Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. You see the tumbler is so cute. Let's not waste any time. Let's get creative. So this design is going to start off with a True 22 from the Steel Magnolia. My preferred method to adhere glitter is by using epoxy. This is a fast setting epoxy from CC DIY. I have sanded and I have spray painted this tumbler matte black using Rust-Oleum. I am going to apply the epoxy all over the tumbler, making sure that I get every space that it is smooth and without lines. Once I have done that, I am going to add Screech from the March Peachy palette. This is going to give that tumbler that 90s, 80s vibe. So colorful, so cute. This next step is so important because this is a mini chunky mix. You want to make sure that you lie your glitters down flat. So we're going to do this by using parchment paper. I don't typically let my tumbler dry, go straight in, but if you're nervous, I would definitely let it dry. Let it dry for 15 minutes because this is a fast setting epoxy, then go in with rolling. You can do this more than once if you need to. Also, make sure that you get the bottom. And let me go back and say, don't let it dry all the way. You just want it to dry a little bit so that the glitters are not moving all over the place. So my next step after this dries, I'm going to apply quick coat, and then I am going to let that dry. Then I'm going to epoxy until smooth, and that's usually about 2 coats. While that's drying, let's work on our decals that we're going to add to the cup. This is going to be the shapes that we're going to use. I got these off of Etsy. I'm going to link everything in the description that I use. Also the sizes of the patterns. The animal patterns I Googled them. I found the patterns that I liked, and I saved them. They're free to use, so that's what I did. So now I've uploaded my shapes, I've uploaded my patterns, and what you see me doing is now getting the patterns onto the shapes. I'm going to do this by using the slice feature. I'm going to take the shape, I'm going to take the pattern, I'm going to lay the shape under or over the pattern, and then I'm going to use the slice feature. After I do this, I am going to create my outline by using the offset feature. So the offset for this circle is going to be 0.041. Now you're just going to slice, and this is going to create the outline of the circle, and I'm also going to do this with a triangle. The next part is going to be me showing you how I created the circles for the little zigzag. The circles, I believe, are at 0.29. I'm going to place those in the little dips of the zigzag, move the zigzag, and then attach the circles. To print the pattern shapes, I use Hayes Paper Co. Printable Glossy vinyl paper. So my printer cut does not like me, so I had to go in with my scissors the old-fashioned way to cut out the shapes. I am placing these on a sanded tumbler. I did epoxy this twice, and then I sanded. So there's no rhyme or reason to how I place these shapes. I did not have it already mapped out or drawn out. I just kind of placed them where I thought they looked good. You know, you can do the same because it's abstract. It's going to look good regardless. To me, for abstract, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I really don't think you can do any wrong with these. So you'll just see me, I'll be turning it all kind of ways, trying to make sure it looks good, it looks the way I want it to look. Or at first it was just kind of, you have to trust the process, because at first I was just kid, this is going to be a no, this is going to be a no, but trust me, it's going to come together. All the adhesive vinyl is from Teckwrap Craft, and y'all, I cannot talk, that's like a mouthful. Let me try it. Teckwrap Craft. That vinyl, it pulls like butter. I love it. I typically use this all the time for all my projects. All the colors I use, the sizes of these shapes, again, are in the description box, so please don't forget to check that out. So at some point I decided I didn't like that, and I pulled this up. I did end up tearing it as some kind of way, and then I still used it. You're going to see me place it to how I liked it, and I really like the way that it turned out this way. This just goes to show you that things happen, things do go wrong, or they don't go the way that you plan them to go. But if there's a fix, you can always fix it, and you just go with it. I am going to start to kind of speed this up in a little bit, just because I don't know if y'all are like me or have a little ADHD. I have a short attention span, and I just can't watch things for long. So none of my videos are going to be like super, super long unless the design is complicated. And I don't typically do complicated things. I like to do things easy. Not really easy, but just simple. I like beautiful and simple things. So most of my tumblers are going to be beginner friendly. I am going to do some tutorials where there are some beginner things, how to sand, how to prep, and do those things coming up soon. My motto is leopard spots go on everything. Leopard spots are the new black. Leopard spots are just always in. I love leopard print. I put that on everything. Not really, but it really can. It really can go on everything. Some people don't like it. I love it. Give me all the leopard spots. So now we're just going to be placing the leopard spots on the tumbler. Place them how you like them. Place them how you want them. They're going to look good. So now we're starting to add our gold little decals, and this just really brought it all together. It gave it that little pizzazz that it needed. It really brought all the colors together. Once we get everything on, the next step is going to be to go in with a layer of fast setting epoxy. Once this layer is on and dry, it takes about 2 hours for it to dry for me. I let it sit for maybe a few more hours, and then I go in to clean up my rim. I'm going to use my Dremel to expose a little bit of that stainless steel for my last layer of epoxy to adhere to. For my last layer, I do use artist resin. And baby, she is all done. She looks good. I told you to trust the process. Y'all, if y'all have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments. I do answer. And if you like this tutorial, please like and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching.